Smart city is not something that you define and say this is how it is. Whole idea here is, how do I make your life easy? We ferry 0.8 million passengers per day, which is now with a modern ITMS system. Before the project came in as a manual system. When ITMS comes in, we know the math. If you have a card, you go to any station, tap in and tap out, and your journey is recorded. There's no human interface. All the buses have to be fitted with the GPS systems. They have to have PIS inside the bus. The station should have camera and the PIS. And all this infrastructure at the station and the buses then get converged into the command and control center that we have built, which looks at the math of whether the routes are being followed, what are the peak routes, what are the delays, etc. And then we have the vehicle planning and scheduling systems. We are running 1,000 vehicles. How do we allocate those vehicles so that we get the max benefit or the fleet management out of those vehicles? And we have the depot management systems for that. And then the whole thing is, when you weave so many softwares, then there is business intelligence, which helps you to understand if there was somebody to take a decision. How do you allocate your buses to a particular route, which buses are doing losses, which are actually very favorite with the people, and maybe you can increase your allocation of buses there. So all that math on one single format, which is the MIS or the dashboard or business intelligence. The fleet is owned by the contractor. And there are several SLAs which are linked to it. What was the total kilometers run? How did your drivers behave? How did the acceleration happen? How did the braking happen? All these things then decide the package to be paid at the end of the month. So this entire thing earlier used to be manual. Now this is software based, and therefore it is becoming more efficient. We are getting savings of somewhere around 50 to 60 lakh rupees per month, which is sizable. The team has worked very hard to deliver. It's a complex thing, and I do expect that with the kind of depth and breadth of NEC and Encode both, they are definitely very capable of delivering more and better.
Orchestrating a brighter world. NEC.